Hello and welcome back to the 2007 ARCA Re Series Career Mode. We're here for race number 4 out of 23 at Salem Speedway for 100 laps around this 0.55 mile racetrack. The Kentucky 4-dealer ARCA 200 always puts on a good show, and it's going to be another good one. Let's take a look at your starting lineup for today's race. On pole with a 15.573 lap time is the 52 of Ken Schrader. Alongside him is your ARCA points leader, Frank Kimmel in the 46. Row 2, the 12 of Brett Hudson and the 92 of Kearston Bell. Row 3, the 32 of James Busher and the 29 of Brian Kozlowski. Row 4, the 65 of Justin Marks and the 2 of Michael McDowell. Row 5, the 60 of Patrick Shelter and second in points in the 47, Philip McGilton. Row 6, the 7 of Jeff Caudell and the 5 of Bobby Gehart. Row 7, the 22 of Ken Butler III, and the 16 of Justin Allgaier. Row 8 is the 14 of Justin Ashburn, and the 25 of Billy Venturini. Row 9, the 59 of Justin South, and the 1 of Dominic Casola. Row 10 is the 6 of Dexter Bean, and the 48 of Nick Tucker. Row 11, the 30 of Terry Jones, and the 38 of Mike Harmon. Row 12, the 90 of Gabby DiCarlo, and the 34 of Daryl Basham. Row 13, the 64 of Josh Allison, and the 23 of Josh Krug. Row 14, the 21 of Todd Boucher, and the 18 of Billy Leslie. Row 15, the 08 of Jason Hadleski, and the 06 of Tib Mitchell. Row 16, the 62 of Chad McCumbee, and the 84 of Norm Benning. And then your final 3 starters, the 4 of Rob Bunker, the 11 of Brian Silas, and rounding out your field, the only person with a 16-second lap time, the 26 of Brad Smith. Let's get ready for 100 laps around Salem Speedway.
Start your engines!
I'm very excited for this race. Best qualifying effort of the year. We've been fast in every single session. Let's try to get a win. If not a win, top 10 is good enough for me. We got a new car.
Get ready now. Going green.
New paint job, new ramp, new everything.
Paint car's in.
We'll try to get a good one. A good finish.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Car inside, 18.013. Still there. You're now in third. Keep high. Keep high. Clear.
No, we saved it. That was a big slide.
16.5.
We're up to third.
2. Car inside. Clear inside.
Trying to go around the outside of Kimmel.
Stay high. 16.273. Next car's the leader.
Bottom
Keep
is just
high.
so
Clear.
good in 1 and 2, but we got the run off a little. Try to put it on the outside of him in the 3. He'll have to check up a 4, and we're in the second.
Clear. 16.390. Okay, you're in second.
Don't want to get too low on the bottom or else we're going to spin out. We feel good here.
16.202.
But the long run's mainly where we could fall off. Lap 7 already.
16.142.
It's going to go by quickly. That's for sure. We're pulling away from Kimmel. I think the main thing about this track is going to be lap traffic later in the run. Well, that was a good 3 and 4.
16.237
Lost a little bit of time to Kimmel, but that's no biggie. As long as we can keep having good 3 and 4s, we can keep up with Ken Schrader, who I believe is in the Cup Series this time. I don't know if he's still full-time or not. We're getting dangerously close to the outside wall.
16.212.
Oh, we're on the bumper.
16.1.
16-1. He's definitely better in 1 and 2, but we're so much better in 3 and 4. Pretty bad at 1 and 2. Trying to make up some of it down here. Whoa. Catching up to lap traffic. Did not take that long. But this is, there we go. This is Rob Bunker, Brad Smith, and Tim Mitchell catching up to. Driving up the track, get a really nice run up the corner. I just can't run the line that he's doing. So there's some bumps that if I hit them, we're going around immediately. But we've got a good run. We're on the bumper.
16.205. Car inside. 16.4.
It's hard to pass.
Clear inside.
Got the wall a tiny bit. Shouldn't be too bad though on the car. We got into the 52 a little bit there. Trying to find a way around him. Send it in deep on the top. Oh, got into him again.
16.473. Car inside. Clear.
We're trying. There's so many lap cars up there.
Inside. Clear.
He's taking my line away off the corner
16.574.
because he's exiting much higher than he usually does.
Car inside.
We're gonna send it deep.
Clear.
We got to the corner panel, which compromised his exit.
16.522.
Slide by slide for the lead, but he's just too good there on 1 and 2.
Inside.
Diving it once again. Don't get in the wall. Side by side off the corner.
16.771. Still there. The next car's the leader.
He didn't get a good enough exit.
Stay high.
We're gonna take the lead from Ken Schrader.
That car's lapped out.
That was exactly what we needed.
16.428. You're in first.
Just can't get held up here in lap traffic.
$16.308. 16.713.
Oh, Ken Schrader's back on the inside since we're having issues trying to get by the 4.
Still there. Clear inside. Outside.
That was way too close.
16.992. Stay low.
Oh, we got clear of the 4. That's gonna give us a cushion for just a moment.
That car's lapped.
Oh. I can But as I tell, it's kind of loose on entry, but it's tight on the exit. Kimmel's up to second.
That car's a lap down. 16.548. Car inside. Keep high. That car's a lap down. Clear.
Got by McCumbee.
16.735.
Almost at halfway. 62 to go at the line. We can't make it on field though. That's the one thing I'm very worried about. If we can get a lucky caution, that would help us tremendously. Because I really do not want to pit under green.
994.
I wonder if I could save enough. I don't think I could.
17.033.
We'll try and save for a little bit, see how much we can end up saving.
17.097.
Oh, we got the wall a bit, coasting it in. How are the tires? Left front is kind of destroyed. But we should be able to get that tire to the end as well. Oh,
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back
I'm
to
an
the
idiot.
line. Pit road is closed.
keep the lead, keep the lead, keep the. Oh.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. 21.2.
Yeah, I kind of ended up deserving that. That's frustrating. How much damage do we have? Little bit. Shouldn't be too big of a problem, I say. That's just the case of me getting greedy with coasting.
Keep it to 35. Keep it up. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. We'll give you just a splash of fuel. The pace cars in turn 3.
Yeah, I ruined that run entirely.
Pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front straight. Go, go, go! Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the well car. Keep it to 35.
Let's take a look and see what happened to cause the first crash of today's race. I'm going into turn 4, coasting it in. I get on the wall just enough to hook me around. And here I'm trying to get back to the lead first, not realizing that Frank Kimmel got ahead of me, and I got hit by the 12 of Brett Hudson. This wreck was entirely my fault. I was just trying to coast it as much as possible. We're going to be going back to green on lap 52, just past the halfway point here at Salem. Frank Kimmel is your leader.
Get ready now. Go
Let's
green.
get back to racing.
Pace cars in. There's the cross flag. We're halfway home. Green, green, green. 46.742. Car inside. Still there. That car's a lap down. Clear. Still there. Stay high.
I can definitely feel that there's some damage to this thing.
Stay high.
Won't hinder us too much, but it's going to be annoying.
17.915.
Nearly got dumped by Bobby.
16.734.
Frank Kimmel's gone. Driving away, but we're going to have an issue here.
That car's a lap down. Inside. That car's
They merged at absolutely the worst time.
Clear inside. 16.544. Car outside. Clear outside.
I don't like being down there. There's now 2 cars between us and the 12, Brad Hudson. Nearly dumped Ken on accident there off the 4. That was a huge run. Got the wall a little. I really need to get by these two if I want any shot. Oh.
That car's a lap down. Outside. The yellow Let's go. Race back to the line.
That's a big crash. Come
Okay,
on.
we're under caution. Catch up to the
I'm an
yellow
idiot
line.
again.
18.588. We got trouble in turn 4.
Just
We got
like at
trouble in
USA
turn
Speedway,
4.
we're
Stay
having
behind
so
the
many
2 car.
issues.
We got trouble on the front straight. That car's a lap down.
Let's take a look and see what happened to cause the second crash of today's race. As we are coming off of turn 2, I'm trying to get enough run off of 2 to be able to get to the outside of Schrader in 3 and 4, but I just dive it in way too hard. Got into the right rear of Schrader. Schrader goes around, collects Keselowski, McGilton, and a couple of other cars. Todd Boucher as well. South turns McGilton nearly into the pit wall, and then Shelter runs into McGilton. That's another accident that was on my part 100%. Feel bad for Schrader and everyone else that got involved. We're going to be going back to green on lap 65 out of 100 with 36 laps to go. We got to stop making mistakes and get up there to Frank. That's our main objective.
Get ready now. Going green.
Don't know if we can make it on field just yet.
Green, green, green.
Brad is in the wall, nearly turned us off the corner.
9, 8, clear, inside. Clear, inside. Keep high. Clear.
But we got by him. Or get by Gerhardt, hopefully.
16.315. Stay high. Clear. Car inside. Still there.
Yep, we're gonna get by Gerhardt. On the back of Hudson. Got to the right rear, but
16.336.
couldn't get alongside.
Inside.
We are now side by side for second.
Stay high.
We got the spot from Brett Hudson.
16.277.
Now we got to get by the
Back in second.
32 and 2, and then we can chase down Frank Himmel. 26 to go at the line.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. 16.503. Stay high. Clear inside. That car's a lap down.
Okay, we got alongside. We can send to 3 and 4.
Clear inside.
We got by the 32. One more lap car in our path.
That car's
That's
a
Michael
lap down.
McDowell.
16.225.
He's come over from the road racing scene. From what I've heard, he wasn't the most liked,
Clear inside.
but we might be able to get around him with ease.
16.417. Keep high. The next car is the leader.
Pinch him down on the bottom. And we got clear.
Clear inside.
Now it's time to catch Frank Kimmel. Around the bumper of Kimmel.
20 laps to go. 16.354.
Gotta find a way around him. Lap traffic ahead, they will play a factor, I believe, before this is over. Don't know where we can get by Kimmel.
16.4.
Maybe 3 and 4,
Car inside. Clear.
like we have been on just about every single car in the field. It's got a good runoff. Nearly got into the right rear of Kimmel. Don't want to do that again like we did the Schrader. No threat behind.
16.748.
It might be close if we catch the lap cars up there. Frank Kimmel's a legend for a reason. It's hard to pass him. It's just hard to beat him in general. Hope we can finally beat him. Maybe set up a title battle here. Granted, it's only the 4th race, and there's still a lot of time left. But it can sway either direction. 14 laps to go. Still on the bumper. We're going to try to get to the outside. Can't do it in 1 and 2. Big round up, we're gonna bump him down the straight, maybe upset his car into 1-2. Not gonna happen. We're gonna have to get desperate soon. Got the wall. Sent it in big time, but we can't get the run that we want. Nearly on the back bumper, touching it. 10 to go. Those lap cars will barely play a factor in the last 3 or so laps.
16.775.
That was one of our best 1 and 2s of the entire run. We're to go to the outside. What happened to Kimmel? Wow. We got the lead, but what happened? That was weird, but to the lead we go.
Outside, 16.226. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Keep high, 16.815. Inside. Still there. Keep high. Clear.
Two to go.
Just 2 to go. 17.110. Car inside.
Nearly got dumped by Casola there.
Still there.
They're 3 and 4.
Clear.
White flag. Just need to hold on for one more time.
Inside, 16.947. Stay high.
We're going to come around turn 4 and win our first career ARCA
You the man.
race.
Come on, bring it home.
Let's go.
I don't care what they say about you. You're okay in my book.
We needed that win desperately. Let's take a look at your finishing results from Salem Speedway. We are the winner in the 92. Frank Kimmel with a weird fall off. I don't know if it was an engine issue or what, but he's going to come home as the bridesmaid today. Brett Hudson, Jeff Caudell, and Justin Marks are the rest of your top 5. 6th was Billy Venturini. 7th, Justin Ashburn. 8th, Terry Jones. 9th, Justin Allgaier. Josh Krug is 10th. Billy Leslie, Mike Harmon, Jason Hedleski, Nick Tucker, and Dale Basham are the rest of your top 15. 16th was Brian Silas. 17th, Gabby DiCarlo. 18th, Chad McCumbee. 19th, Norm Benning. 20th, Tim Mitchell. 21st, Philip McGilton. 22nd, Josh Allison. 23rd, Dexter Bean. 24th, Dominic Casola. 25th, Justin South. 26th, Bobby Gearhart. 27th, Brad Smith. 28th, Rob Bunker. 29th, James Busher, 2 laps down. 30th, Michael McDowell. 31st, Patrick Sheltra. 32nd, Ken Butler III. And your DNFs are Brian Kozlowski, Todd Bauscher, and Ken Schrader. Let's take a look at your point standings following Salem. Frank Kimmel continues to be your points leader. He actually gains on Bell with a couple of bonus points, most laps led, and qualifying 3rd. He is on fire this season with a 5th, 1st, 4th, and 2nd to start the season. Kearston Bell is 2nd in points with 680, 115 back. She has not had as good of a season. It's still been very good for the young prospect. Justin Marks and Justin Allgaier are no longer tied, as Marks has gotten to be 20 points ahead. Philip McGilton drops from 2nd to 5th following a 21st place finish for the Clarence Brewer Racing Team. Mike Harmon is up to 6th, or is still in 6th, as I am not sure following how Nashville went. Jason Hedleski is 7th, Dexter Bean 8th, Justin South 9th, and Bobby Gearhart continues to have a very bad season to start. Venturini and McCumbee are also not having good seasons whatsoever. There is one person I would like to look at, and that is Scott Legacy Jr. He still has only done 2 races, but a 34th and a 1st, but is 22nd in the points. That's very surprising. Kind of just shows how far in between every car is in the ARCA series. But next week we are going to be at Kansas Speedway for the Kansas Lottery 150 grand. That'll be 50 laps around that 1.5 mile track, and I can't wait to see you there. Bye bye.